Welcome back to Legally Friends, and welcome back to our gorgeous, gorgeous kitty cat, Emily. Thank you for
The
joining us again. You're looking a little kittyish, but that's okay. We're so happy to have you back and that you're alive and well.
I'm back, bitches, and I look like a cat. I'm very swollen, and I had a complete crash out last night. I called my doctor. Rachel was like, "You're so embarrassing. How dare you call your doctor?" I've called him 5 times in the last 2 weeks.
You might be his most difficult high maintenance patient.
I asked him, I said, "Am I your most difficult, annoying patient?" And he said, "Not even close."
No
Oh.
way.
He said, "Not even close."
Well, he probably tells everybody that. Like, he's not going to be like, yeah, you suck.
Yeah. I'm loving my eyebrow placement. I think it's a slay. My lower bleph, I was not expecting it to be pulled so tight. He explained to me why it is. So basically, there's this thing that serial killers have where the under of their eye right here flips out.
You find us a picture.
Okay, do you see this guy's eyes, how like the white is flipped out?
Oh, yeah.
Basically, what he said to me is he stitches the flap down underneath here and pulls it tight so that doesn't happen. It fades over 6 to 8 weeks. I'm on 2 weeks right now. So I'm 16 days out. And so that stitch will hold it really tight for 6 to 8 weeks and then it goes back to normal. I've done my research, that's what it says, but that's why I'm pulled so tight, but he swears to me last night when I was like literally like having a complete mental breakdown, he was like, "I promise you, your eye shape will be back to normal. You're pulled really tight." A lot of people that get facial surgery have mental breakdowns and crash outs because they're so nervous about the results, just like I am right now. But he's like, "I promise in 3 months you'll love it."
It's going to be a long 3 months, sweetie.
There's a
It
lot more
is.
crash outs to come.
Because I right now, like, I would not be okay with how this is. And,
No,
like,
yeah.
you can even see down here, like, I'm so swollen still. Like, I
You
feel
are
like my nose
very
looks
swollen.
big, my cheeks look big, like, everything just looks big.
I feel like I could like press your forehead in.
Yeah.
Like it's so swollen. I feel like I could like press on it and it would like
And
indent
my
like
eyes right here, you guys, they still hurt so bad. Like, even when I wash my face, it hurts. Like, barely the touch of it hurts. And last night, I was sleeping with London, bam, elbow in the face.
Oh.
Yeah,
no,
Ooh.
no,
it hurt
no.
really
Yeah.
bad.
I feel like this is like the toughest time because you're starting to feel like you look a little more normal, but you don't. Where like when you have the bruises and stuff, you're like, oh, I'll be fine, I'll look better, whatever. But now it's in the transition where you're still a little swollen, not everything's right.
Yeah, like, do you guys remember when Jessie Draper, like, posted her Instagram where she was like, "This is not how I wanna look, I'm not okay with this." But now she looks incredible.
She's still not happy with it. I just listened to her call her daddy episode while I was getting ready, and she was still saying like I wish I never would have done it.
She didn't like her fat grafting, which I didn't do any fat grafting.
What is that?
She, like, put fat underneath her
Yeah,
eyes.
they pull fat from like your boobs or your stomach or your legs and they put it underneath your eye. Like, so you see how I have like a bag right there because I'm an
Yeah.
old bag. Like, if your eyes are like sunken in, they'll put fat to like push, like plump it back up.
Yeah.
But I've heard that that's like now, like, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, it can
What?
get lumpy. Yeah, my doctor was like, "I would not do fat transfer on you." So he just pulled it really tight. But, like, you can even see, like, can you see the scar here and here? That will take some
No.
time, like, right there.
Yeah, your eyes are so swollen, like your eyelids.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's, like, so painful, but my skin is skinning.
Oh, your skin looks incredible.
This is the CO2.
Incredible.
The CO2 slays.
So I remember when you were first, it was, I don't know, maybe like 5 days out, a week out, and you were like, maybe I shouldn't have done the CO2. Like, this is so painful. It was like getting itchy. Are you still feeling like that? Are you happy with everything that you did?
I'm happy with the CO2, I'm happy with the brow lift, I'm to be determined on the lower bleph. But the CO2 is worth it. The bark is worse than the bite. Like, the first 3 days, I couldn't even feel the CO2. I could have cared less about that. I had a headache. Day 4, my neck got itchy. Look at that fresh baby skin. So I was
Do you
itchy for, like,
think
3 days, and then I was fine.
do you think the CO2 could help with these lines right here?
Yeah, it does help with lines.
I got to get that done.
But
Oh
like
my gosh.
I'm very worried about my lower. I just hope it calms down. Or else we
It
might
will.
have to go back in and have him loosen that up.
Okay, wait, look,
Back in.
ready? Okay, so this is my eyebrows natural. Ready?
Okay. No, don't do that.
What did you even do?
Amy, pull it from here. Like here.
I'm trying to like lift it, but then my eyes kind of go crazy.
Okay, yeah, you got to lift from there. He said you want to take here and here and lift. You're too young.
No.
Don't do that. No.
No.
Don't
Well,
touch
no.
anything.
Stop.
No, not right now. I'm saying in like when I'm your age. In
Well,
like
let's
10
just
years.
see. Let's just see how this plays out. Because right now I'm a little concerned.
All right, I'm bored with this conversation.
Okay, fine, go.
This is annoying.
Okay,
Amy.
on to much bigger and better things.
Really fast, were you guys bored without me?
We were thriving and having so much fun without you, and
Megan was great. I loved having Megan on, so that was fun.
yeah, there
I have-
wasn't like a hole that was missing without you. No offense.
Yeah.
Okay, can we talk about the Taylor Frankie Paul, Bachelorette, Dakota, Secret Lives, that whole thing? I need to debrief and I need to know what you guys think.
Well, and Zach probably has no idea because he's like not chronically online like we are.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you
So
want to start?
someone give me the update. Tell
or
me.
do you- Emily, you go.
Okay, so you know Secret Lives, Mormon Wives. Taylor Frankie
Unfortunately.
Paul,
Yeah.
her first episode of The Bachelorette was supposed to be on Sunday. They canceled it 2 days before because this recording came out of her arrest from, was it 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Here's like something that does bother me.
Well, her arrest because of domestic violence.
Yes. It bothers me that ABC and The Bachelorette even cast her in the beginning. They knew they had the whole police report. They had
They had
mean,
to have
they
seen that
knew.
video. If they had
They
the police
had to have.
report, they saw the video because that's where the video came from.
Yeah, and
was
the
the
police,
police
report,
report.
talks about all of this, how she threw the chair, it hits the daughter. Like, we knew all this. This is not any new
Well,
information.
And also, if you go back and watch Secret Lives of Mormon Wives season 1 episode 1, that's how the whole series starts.
It starts that way. They
It starts
hinge the whole
with
thing
the
on
police
that.
body cam of talking to Taylor. She's hysterically crying. Like, they take the bar stool. It's like, you can't act surprised.
It's like, why are we shocked and then pulling her season?
I thought there was new information that was brought out.
So what
New
it
video.
was, we had heard about the video. We always knew there was a video. The public had not seen it. 2 days before The Bachelorette was to air, somebody, aka
Dakota.
the ex who was recording, he gave the video to TMZ, and TMZ leaked it, and it was everywhere.
wow.
And also, I mean, watching a video and hearing it and like hearing the daughter like scream and cry for her mom,
Is horrible.
it's horrible, like actually watching it and hearing that, just being like, there's a video out there. So I'm sure when ABC, like, if they didn't see the video 3 years ago when they watched it, I'm sure they were like, oh crap, and they were in like crisis mode. But also, they knew about all of these allegations with the domestic violence, and they knew the chair had hit the daughter because it's all in the police report. We all knew that. That's why I was so confused when they cast her in the first place, because I'm sorry, she is in no position to be the Bachelorette. ABC, for years, has been a family show. So when they cast Bachelor and Bachelorettes, they are always looking for like America's sweetheart type of thing.
Wholesome.
I'm sorry, Taylor Frankie Paul is not America's sweetheart.
Mm-mm. And they knew that. They knew that. That's what bothers
Knew
me.
That's it. It really pisses me off because they like put all this backing behind her, because for like a hot second, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives was like the biggest show. And I'm sure ABC wanted more ratings for The Bachelor. And so they were like, let's cast Taylor Frankie Paul. But then they don't stand behind their decision because public opinion changed. So
Here's what
either
I think.
stand behind your decision, or don't cast the girl that you know got arrested for domestic violence in the first place.
And they knew it all. Here's what I think should happen. So they pulled The Bachelorette. It's no longer going to be on ABC. They
Wait,
canceled it.
did you see the trailer?
No. Oh, yes.
The trailer actually does look good, but this is also my thing. It's fake. That's not Taylor. Like, even watching the trailer, I'm like, that's not the Taylor
But,
that's on Secret
okay.
Lives.
Yesterday on Call Her Daddy, Alex talked to Jesse about this, and Jesse said, actually, like, she is a different person when she's not in this toxic cycle with Dakota. So
So
it's
then
like, okay.
okay, so then she's a 31-year-old woman, a mom of 3.
Yeah.
Stay away from Dakota. Like, really, it's not that hard.
She's such a self-sabotager.
She
She's
does
such
it
an
to
idiot.
herself because guess what? Spoiler alert, which actually it's not even a spoiler because they're not even airing it. She gets home from the Bachelorette, and then like 2 weeks later, she's back together with Dakota.
Well, now they're saying she is really engaged to that Doug guy.
They're not engaged anymore. They were for like
I saw something that she is, and she's still with him. But here's what I think should happen. I think Hulu should air it. I think that it should be behind a paywall, so you have to pay to watch it. And I think that ABC should take, and Hulu and Disney Plus should take the money from the paywall or whatever money they make and donate it to domestic violence, women's shelters, I don't know, something. Because it's like, we do want to see it as fans. I think it would be good if they got that money and donated it.
yeah, the other
That's-
thing that I don't like is they're all kind of putting it back on Taylor. And
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it was Taylor who made those decisions, but it's ABC who casted her
And
to
they
be-
knew.
Yeah,
to
They
that's
be
knew.
why
the Bachelorette.
this is all that makes
So-
zero sense to me from the outside. Zero sense.
Also, it was very, very convenient on Dakota's
Dakota.
part.
No, that's what I was gonna say.
Have you seen all of they've done like these TikTok mashups of like the Tell Me Lies characters and Dakota and Taylor and how it's like these toxic cycles and they're like, I'll send it to you. But
I never
it's
watched
interesting.
Tell Me Lies, but people are saying that he's like that one kid. I
Yeah,
don't know his name.
because the guy, Steven, releases a video of her that he had been holding over her head for 2 years. And
Well,
I do
I-
think that Dakota probably was holding this over her head.
Oh, for sure he was.
Yeah.
For sure.
Do you think he got paid?
Oh,
Yes, I do
like
think
for
he
the
got
video?
paid.
Yes,
Yeah, I
TMZ paid
guarantee
him
he
a
got
lot
paid.
of money.
So much money to release that video.
So I saw something yesterday, and this lady used to work for TMZ, and she said they don't pay you as much as you think that they would for this kind of video. She said he probably got paid between $5,000 to $10,000 for that video.
Ah, no shot. That's nothing. This is my issue with this whole thing. The timing of everything is just like all too good.
He released
He
it to
did it
hit
on purpose.
maximum impact.
But my thing is this: how did he know she was ever going to be the Bachelorette? Like this happened on season 1. You know, this hear me out. This happened on season 1 or before Secret Lives of Mormon Wives even came out. There has been 4 seasons now. In the first 3, like every time they've been bigger and bigger and bigger. Like, why did he not do it before then? Because I'm sure if it was $5,000 to $10,000, he probably could have made that money back then too.
This
Like-
is what I think.
It's
I
just
think-
weird.
I think he held it over her head. Maybe he was like, if you don't get back together with me, and maybe that's why she keeps going back because he's like holding this video over her head.
That could make sense.
But then I think it kept getting bigger and he was probably like, okay, I'm going to hold out. I'm going to hold out. I'm going to hold out. And then she got Bachelorette. And then I think he was like so upset that everybody was like, yay, Taylor Frankie Paul's the Bachelorette. We're loving her. Yet da 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 da. So then I think he was like, you know what? She's getting her payday. I'm going to get mine too.
Yeah, he wanted maximum impact, so he waited and waited and waited and released it at the perfect time to hurt her. Which she is
Yeah.
not an angel, and I think what she did in front of her kids is disgusting. But
For sure.
it was convenient timing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe he waited. Maybe he like offered it to TMZ and they were like, we'll give you 5 to 10 grand. And he's like, no, it's not enough. So then he waited for them to get bigger. And then
Yeah.
right before the Bachelorette, I guarantee you he got more than 10 grand for that
Yeah,
video.
I think so too. Yeah. I don't know. That's just the
It
timing's
just
pretty
makes
crazy.
me sad for the kids. It's just sad for the kids.
It's heartbreaking for the kids
Yeah.
because these people have got to figure out their lives.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. And when people hear Mormons now, unfortunately, she's
Yep.
at the top of the list.
Yep.
I
That's
hate
true.
that. I hate that. Anyway,
Not a
All
good
right.
look.
so now Jesse is getting a divorce from Jordan.
Oh, he
Who's
just
Jesse?
sounds like the worst.
She's another girl on Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Yeah.
okay.
And
She
now
just went-
he just filed for divorce and she was just on Call Her Daddy.
And she was saying that, like, because one of the seasons, season 3 was, like, all about how Jesse cheated on Jordan with this guy named Marciano, and all they did was kiss, allegedly, so she says, whatever. And
I don't
so
believe that.
on Call Her Daddy, she's like, "He cheated. He was hiring prostitutes with my own money because he quit his job and was just, like, a
Oh, wow.
stay-at-home dad."
Yeah.
And she was like, "He was hiring prostitutes," which we had never heard before. So now it's just, like,
Wow.
they're both slinging mud, and it's getting kinda it's getting bad.
It's getting bad. It's
That's
getting bad.
insane. Just dropping bombs left and right on
All
talk
you
shows.
guys, this is why you don't do reality TV because it just blows up your lives.
It's true.
Yep,
It's sad.
it's
And do
true.
you know who it affects the most? Are
The
the
kids.
kids.
Oh, for sure. Messes them up.
Yeah, and, like, Jordan, as disgusting as I think he is, like, I literally can't stand the sight of his ugly rat face, but he has a 13-year-old
Sucks.
daughter, so, like, she is seeing her stepmom
Uh,
go on Call Her Daddy being like,
He
He's
has
hire
escorts.
he's hiring escorts, he's allegedly doing orgies, like, the 13-year-old daughter is seeing that, and that's heartbreaking for her.
Imagine her going to school. She's in junior high school. That's rough. That's rough.
Look at the Kardashians. They've all gone through like huge public breakups, divorces. They have always kept it classy. Kim has always kept it classy. Chloe has. They have. They've always protected the
I don't think I've
kids.
ever
They have.
associated the Kardashians with classy, but keep
They
going.
have. They don't trash the baby daddies. They do
Yeah,
not
they don't.
trash the exes because, and they've always said, we will protect the kids and we don't want our kids to see this. So we will never trash the kids' dads.
It's true.
And
Okay,
I
so
respect that because Jesse just got on and annihilated Jordan, which he deserves. But they have kids, and the kids are the ones
Yeah.
who get hurt in this.
Yeah.
And I don't like it.
It's just such a dumpster fire, like, I can't even handle it's like every day I am waiting for something to come out because I feel like the last 2 weeks, it's been absolute chaos. And actually, I just heard something so crazy.
What?
So, okay, this is tea, and this is I have no idea how true this is. This is this is from, like, a friend of, and she was like, "So my husband is friends with Jordan," which red flag in itself. She said they have been friends since, like, middle school. She said that Jordan told her husband that Jesse and Chase have been hooking up.
Can you enlighten me on who these people are? Who's
Okay.
They're all part of the Mormon wives world. Chase
So
is
Chase
the
was
ex
married
of one
to
of the girls
Miranda.
on.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they were in like the original swinger group.
Yes.
I remember those names. Yes, Megan told me about them.
That could be a complete lie, could be truth. We don't know. Anyway, on to bigger and better things. It's me. I had my horsey dream weekend. It was so fun. So let me just take you from the beginning.
Okay.
So I have cousins that live in Colorado.
All right, I'm bored. Next, just kidding. Just kidding.
You're so rude, Zach.
Okay, keep
Let
going.
me have my time to shine.
I'm just kidding. Go.
My cousins live in Colorado. It's like 4 hours away. They grew up riding horses, and that's where my love of horses came from. Was I would ride their horses. We had so much fun. At one point I lived in Colorado for I want to say at least 2 months because me and my cousin went together to EFY, which is like a Mormon thing. I don't even know how to explain EFY.
Loved it.
We had so much fun. Anyway, so I went back to Colorado with her from EFY. And then I stayed so long, I started going to school with her. Like, I remember going to school and the teachers, like, giving me worksheets and, like, I didn't really even have to do them. Anyway,
I was gonna say, who did them for you?
I didn't have to do it because, like, technically I, like, wasn't even, like enrolled there. We had so much fun. So it was, like, we were reliving, like, all of
Your
that stuff.
childhood.
Yeah, because when I would go there, they would take me along with them to, like, their jackpot weekends, which for those of you who don't know, a jackpot is when everybody signs up for a barrel race. They put in like $50. Whoever wins the 1D, 2D, 3D, 4D, they get the money from the jackpot. So 1D, you get the biggest payout, 2D, you get a little smaller, and then so on and so forth. So I remember going to that with them, whatever. So this weekend, she sent me like a flyer and she was like, there's a barrel race, drive down to Grand Junction. So I drove down to Grand Junction by myself. I've never like done a road trip completely solo before. I made it to Grand Junction. We get there. She has 2 horses. One's her horse, and then she's fostering a horse.
Were there any cute cowboys?
There were the cutest little kid cowboys. There were no like
Okay,
adult
no,
men
that's
Yeah, that
cowboys.
didn't-
that's
we don't
not
care about
what
that.
I'm asking. I'm
We don't care
No.
about that.
But they were the cutest little boys in like their jeans and their button up and their
Once
huge
again,
hat
we
on
don't
their
care.
tiny little bodies.
We don't care.
It was just like I was just
I
like
don't
sitting
care.
there and I was like,
Answer the real question.
I said there were no adult cowboys there.
Okay, then
Okay,
we
then
don't
that's all
care.
we need to know. I don't need to know about the random 10-year-olds.
Yeah.
No, they were like 5 and they were so freaking cute. I get to my jackpot and I'm like so excited. I'm like, okay, like me and Louie, that's the horse that I rode, my cousin's horse. I'm like, we got this. He's been retired for 10 years. He's like 28, okay? Most horses lived between like 25 and 30. So like he's really getting up there. I'm like, we got this. He was so excited. He was like getting really hot and excited. And he's like, I want to go run this barrel pattern. So we get in, you sign up for an exhibition, you have to pay like $5. That adds to the jackpot. And an exhibition is just like a practice for the jackpot. We did the jackpot or we did the exhibition. It was good. I just like kind of took it slow because he was getting really excited and he hasn't done it in 10
Like,
years.
define good. Like, I only saw the video of the real one. How did that compare? Like, how was your exhibition a lot better than that one?
My exhibition technically was better than my actual jackpot because we didn't break the pattern. And I'll
Mhm.
explain that when I get to the jackpot part. But anyway, I took the exhibition slow because he was getting excited. We did the exhibition, then it's my turn for the jackpot. And I'm like, okay, we got this, Louie. Like, we got it. So then we go and he like shoots off. And it like scared me because he had never shot off with me before. And I was like, whoa. So then I like kind of pulled back because I was like, whoa. And then he ducked the first barrel, which means he missed it. And so that's when I say, like, when we broke pattern, he wasn't following the pattern, so he broke it. So technically we got a no time. But if we did get a time, it was 29 seconds. And my goal was to be under 30. So I hit my goal. For context, the girl who won, her name's Rachel. She just won Rookie of the Year for like the NFR. So she was at this barrel race and she ran a 17-second. So it's like you have me who's running a 29-second, and then you have the Rookie of the Year running a 17-second. And then you also have straight up 5-year-olds running their horse, like these massive horses, and they're running 20-second barrels.
That is really cool.
I
I
know
wish I
you
knew
guys
more
don't
about it.
care, but I care, so whatever.
No, I was genuinely I was impressed that you did this. I was very impressed that you did this. Are you going to do it again?
Yeah. Because there are jackpots like locally in Utah that I can go to.
I hope it's not a mean question, but have you ever stuck with something this long? Like that you've loved and kept with it?
No.
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 So
Like
I agree
other-
with you.
Other
Yeah, it's
than
awesome.
volleyball, no.
Good job.
That's good. That's awesome.
So did you sign up for the Draper Rodeo?
No, not yet. Because one, I need my own horse. I have a lot of work to do.
When is it?
Mhm.
July?
July 8th, I think.
Okay. Got some work to do. All right. Moving on from the horsies. Oh, my week. House hunting. We went to Dallas.
How was that?
You know, I hate house hunting. I hate going into people's houses when when it's still occupied. Luckily, some of the houses weren't occupied, so that was good. But we saw, I think in 2 days, we saw 14 or 15 houses. So
That's crazy.
we were going around a lot. It
And
was
tell them the big news.
we did find one, so it was worth it. We got one.
Yay.
It's a little older, needs a little work, but I think it'll be
Designer
perfect
Emily
for the
at your
boys.
services.
Exactly.
Designer Emily is loving life right now. She just got a new project.
We're excited though. It'll be good. It'll be a good spot
Yeah.
for the fam. Yeah, crazy times. It's nice to know where we're gonna be for a couple, at least like 5+ years. So we haven't felt that
And
yet.
Dallas is just so much easier to get to.
Oh,
True.
I can't wait.
Direct
2-hour
flights.
flight.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's gonna be, and Provo, you can just fly right out of Provo. It's so easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Done and done.
Yeah.
Can see my
It'll be nice.
Boise's more.
And
Yeah,
they'll be able to come
Emily,
back a lot more.
let's just take a little deep dive. They lived in DC. You never went to DC. You never went to Rhode Island, which I never went to Rhode Island either, so I'll give you a pass. You never went to Virginia.
Wait, go back. You wish you went to Rhode Island, not to see us, to be able to
But
go
to
see
see
Taylor
Taylor
Swift's
Swift's
house.
house.
Exactly.
Exactly. You're right.
Yes. Are you actually going to see us in Dallas?
Yes.
But you
Yeah,
never went
right.
in Virginia. Why?
Well, here's the problem. I've got 4 of my own children.
Rachel went.
She took Ford.
Yeah.
And then
He's not in
Isla, she came
school.
twice.
He doesn't have activities. Isla went for dance.
Yeah.
I know. Okay, I'm a bad sister. Fine. Sue me. Does that mean I'm on the
Yeah.
bottom this week?
Oh yeah, sister
Oh wow, I forgot about
rankings.
sister rankings. Should we
Let's
do
do
those real
it.
quick?
Yeah, let's do it.
I mean, I really haven't talked to you all too much.
Well, I've
So I don't
been
really
kind
know.
of. Oh,
What?
we've talked about Paradise and Survivor.
Okay. Also, Paradise is the best show.
Best show, you
I
guys.
I hate to admit that you were right on that one. So Emily's
What's
the one that told me
Paradise?
about Paradise.
Oh,
So
Amy.
freaking good.
It's a
You
show.
gotta watch it.
It's a show on Hulu. It is. Well, I know you don't like shows. You're weird. It is so freaking good.
Whatever. I just restarted Scandal and it's so good.
Well, Scandal's
my
incredible.
gosh. Give me a
Scandal's
break.
incredible, but Paradise is good.
But Paradise is unreal.
Yeah, it is. Like you
Okay.
guys. Okay, like I would rate season 1 like a 7-8. Season
I'd
2
agree.
has been a 10.
Can you
I'd agree.
explain? Like, give me like a little gist of the plot.
You can't. We can't because it ruins it. Like it gives everything away. Basically,
It's just the world's coming to an end, basically.
Oh, was this the one about the Denver airport?
What the hell? What?
no.
They like go like underneath the Denver
There-
airport.
Well, no, we're not going to say anything.
Yeah, you gotta watch it.
Okay. I
It-
won't, but okay.
Why?
But
Why won't you watch shows? It actually bugs me.
I don't know.
you'll
it's like
watch 52 episodes of Love Island, but won't watch the show.
Yeah, because I like reality TV. I like background TV. Like, what's
Okay,
that
You
one?
don't.
What's that one show with the eggs that I tried to get into? The egg. They like cut the egg and something with the egg.
Severance.
Severance. I couldn't get into
Paradise.
Severance.
Paradise moves much quicker than Severance.
Yeah.
Severance is a very slow burn. Paradise moves a lot quicker. It
Wait,
is so
I
freaking
think you
good.
would
Speaking of
like this one.
Severance, Is it
Go ahead.
over or is it a
No, there's
is it a
another
complete
season.
series?
There's another season.
One more season. And then Paradise will have one more season after this.
I think you'd like Paradise because it has a little bit of what do you like? The CIA, like the scandal. There's a guy that at least was in the Secret Service. Like
Is there
you
a
would
love
like
story?
that aspect. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Well, when we say kind of, it's because it's not hot and steamy like Emily likes.
Well,
it's just
There is one really hot and steamy scene.
No,
in
I
season
just
one.
want
Oh,
like an
that's true, there
epic
is.
love story. Like I love an epic romance. That's what I want.
Oh, there's
All right.
actually no, there's actually a few romances now that I'm thinking about it. It's
It's good.
good. It's
It's
good.
really good.
Everybody go watch it. I give it an A+. But that's basically why I think I should be on top of sister rankings because we've been talking about that. We're watching Survivor together right now.
Oh my
That's
gosh,
true.
yeah. I was at your house yesterday and all of a sudden I hear little Lundy Lou's voice and she goes, "Can we go watch Survivor now?"
Yeah. Every night, London and I
I love that.
watch Survivor. She falls asleep with me, and that's when she elbowed me in the eye.
That's funny.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
All right, my sister rankings. I'll do it quick. Unfortunately, she's probably been pissed at me. Rachel's back to third. She hasn't done anything to bug me or anything like that. It's just because I haven't talked to her. It's back to Emily being second.
I don't think that that should be the case because what have you talked to Amy about?
I talk to Amy probably every day still. Talked to her about the podcast. She talked about the houses, talked about the boys.
I talked about the houses for a long time with you and Megan yesterday.
Me,
Oh,
Megan, and
that's
Zach.
true. Wait, actually, I
Oh.
take that back. I take that back. Maybe I have to switch these up.
Yeah, please do.
Wow,
Please do.
Wow.
Let's get back to our rightful
Because-
places.
We have Emily, the designer, is actually stepping up a lot right now.
Yeah. Am I
To help
charging
us.
am I charging you? Absolutely not. Am I giving you all my deepest discount
That's true.
wholesale cost that I'm getting? Yes.
I mean, I hope you're not charging us, but
I'm not.
maybe we can do a tie. A tie for this
I'll
week.
accept that.
Okay. I don't, but whatever.
Because Amy has been very helpful. Amy
how
does a
about
lot.
the fact that I like basically
Why
almost
does it
died?
have to be based off of helpfulness? How about it's just who you talk to the most, and that's me.
No, because I was talking about she was being helpful with the house and design, but then you also were helping with the Lehigh house and get everything taken care of. Like we had left a couple things.
Yeah,
and you were doing
you
that.
and Megan left a lot of behind.
Where? Okay, we got most of it to the garage.
You guys, really quick, look how far I've come in 1 week.
No, it is true.
That's 1 week ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like you look good when you're like, I look so bad. I'm like, you really don't look that bad.
Do you want to hear something? This is not trying to be mean, but like I've had multiple people talk to me and be like, why would anyone ever do that to their face?
Who? Who talked to you? Who?
I've had classmates,
Dick?
family members. No, I've had classmates bring it up to me.
And say what?
Like, why would you ever do that to your face? Like, what did she do? Why? She's so pretty before. Like, why would she do that?
I don't know because
Yeah.
I'm stupid.
When you had your bloody tears, that was scary.
I still can't believe you posted that.
I can't either.
Crazy.
This girl has no shame.
That's for sure.
No.
All right, we're
no.
good. We're good.
Okay.
Moving on.
You're gonna
Moving
make
on.
Zach pass out.
He's such
Yeah.
a baby. You're such a baby.
I'm just a baby. Shut up.
You are. You are. Okay,
Just
continue.
because I don't like the bloody stuff.
What happens if Megan gets this in 15 years?
Yeah,
And what happens when you're gonna have to clean out her drain that's attached to her head?
he can't. He physically can't. He would literally pass out.
Yeah, I could not. Whatever you just said about taking some
I
drain.
would
No.
have to come and like nurse her back to health.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
See,
I'm not
that
gonna be able
kind
to
of
do
stuff
that.
doesn't bother Taylor. He was the most incredible nurse ever.
It's true.
Okay, I'm very helpful with like the C-section stuff. I was very helpful.
Yeah, it's just that you wouldn't be able to like clean out the drain coming out of her head.
Yeah, that's just the
That's a
sound
little
of that is
much.
crazy.
Yeah, you wouldn't like that.
No.
No.
Okay. I want to try a new little segment for you all.
Ooh, fun.
It might be boring, it might be good. We'll see. But hopefully it'll spark some funny conversations. So, we're going to do a thing called Most Likely to, the in-law edition. Okay? So, I'm going to read most likely to do something and you just say who in the family would be the most likely to do this.
Okay.
So, let's do like a first one. Who would be most likely to give advice that nobody asked for?
Shannon.
No, can I cite an example?
Please.
So, as I said, I was getting ready and I was finishing the Call Her Daddy episode with Jesse Draper. And Shannon comes walking into her bathroom to get ready to go hang out with her friends, whatever she does. And all of a sudden she starts talking about how just saying all this stuff about how these people are crazy and they shouldn't be doing this. And I'm like, shh, I'm trying to listen to this girl talk. And she's like, well, no. And and just like, and I'm like, Kate, shh.
Who is most likely to be on their phone the entire family dinner?
Rachel. Emily.
I was gonna say Emily.
Really? Me?
Either Emily or Rachel.
If Emily is in the middle of a show that she's
I would never watch a show at family dinner.
No, you eat really fast and then you go sit on the couch and then you go sit on your phone and we're like all still around the table.
I would say most people aren't on their phones during family dinner.
Not during
I will say
dinner.
that. Not during
Yeah.
dinner. When we're all sitting at the table, no one's really eating. I would just say though, right after, if you're in the middle of a season you like, Emily, you are
Yeah.
locked in.
Yeah. That's
It's
true.
Yeah.
true.
That's true.
Most likely to bring up something from 10 years ago like it just happened.
Rachel,
Both of you, actually.
1000%. All
Examples?
of her stuff with, you hated my black hair and all my friends in high school when she says that to mom. And you
Yeah,
yelled at me when I put the blonde strip in her skunk hair.
the skunk hair
She
was
still
bad.
brings that up, that Shannon hated her skunk hair.
Yeah, you bring up old stuff too.
Like what? Name them.
I don't know.
Name them.
I can't name them right now, but if you give me enough time, I could think of something.
All right. Most likely to say, I'm not trying to start anything and then immediately start something.
Nobody would ever say I'm not trying to start
No.
anything. They would just like get into it.
They would just start it. If they felt like starting something, they would just be like,
Bam.
Who starts things the most?
it depends on the day. It could be me, it could be Emily, it could be Rachel, it could be Shannon.
Shannon.
Does Megan ever start stuff?
No. I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
She's pretty unproblematic.
I feel like only time she gets caught in the middle is when maybe she tells one of you something that she wasn't supposed to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
We all do that though. Everyone's like, don't tell anyone, and then we all go and tell.
I mean, we
Yeah.
do tell each other everything, but we don't tell other
Everything.
people.
Yeah, no, it's just like the sisters and Shannon and Michael.
Yeah.
And Taylor and Drew and Zach. Just the family.
Yeah.
Most likely to tell your kids something that you didn't want them to know.
Me.
Emily.
That's for sure.
Yeah. That's for sure. I just like talk freely all the time in front of them, and I shouldn't.
That's true.
Yeah.
You do just kind of let it all
fly.
out there.
I let it fly.
Yeah. Yeah. Does Taylor ever get mad about that?
Yes.
Really?
Sometimes. Yeah.
'Cause Taylor, I've never seen Taylor mad in my
I think
life.
he's
but
just
doesn't-
used to it. He doesn't
he
get
doesn't-
mad. He's just
Yeah.
like, really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
that's
doesn't
true.
get mad. He
That's
doesn't
his
ever get
mad.
mad at me. Yeah.
Yeah,
His his version of mad is like, seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or he'll be like, can we not talk about this right now? And Emily's like, why?
Yeah, why? I want to talk about it. But like, honestly, like in my heart of hearts, I feel like he thinks I can do no wrong.
Well, obviously.
There you go.
You know?
That's great. That's
Yeah.
great. Most likely to show up unannounced at their kid's house once they're married. So like when Cannon gets old or Capri gets old. Yeah, I feel like you guys
all
are just
of
gonna be
us.
like,
I show
Do-
up to their houses all the time unannounced.
Yeah.
what if I have a hypothetical for you? What
Okay.
if Cannon or Capri marries someone that doesn't like you coming over all the time?
Well, then that's going to be a big problem.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Tell him to shove it and get over it.
I'm going to have to like really make that girl like me. Like I'm going to have to take her shopping. Cuz it's probably usually not going to be the husband that wouldn't like me.
What if the husband's like, your mom is overbearing and annoying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like we need to set boundaries.
I'm more worried about the wives cuz I'm going to have to make them be my best friend.
Last one. Most likely to be right about something. So like you know that person was right, but you would never admit it to their face. So like someone that won't admit that they were wrong, basically.
Emily or Rachel.
Yeah.
You think? Who
Probably Rachel
that's
more.
true.
Emily and Rachel do not like to be wrong. They know best.
Yeah. We don't love apologizing either.
No, oh my gosh.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever heard you apologize.
It's not our favorite.
I can apologize. I actually texted Drew the other day and apologized.
For what?
So he went to the house to like fix something, and he was like, there were like a bunch of your stuff that like you didn't want to bring to Dallas, and Jessica was coming to get it. And he was like, what is all this stuff? And I was like, oh, that's the stuff that Jessica said she wanted and she's going to come get it. And then he was like, okay, well, like my friend is here, so he's going to take some stuff. And I was like, no, like I already told Jessica that she could have it. She came and looked at it and that's what she wanted. And he was like, well, he already took it. So then I was like, oh my gosh, you're so annoying. And he was like, well, I've been here helping you with your house, so you could be grateful. And I was like, ew, you're a douche. And then like a couple hours later, I said, sorry, I was being a thanks for all your help.
Mm.
I appreciate it. And he said, all good. It's a
Oh,
stressful time.
It's a
so
really,
kind.
really stressful time for you, Amy.
Well, no, but moving is always stressful.
Yeah, it is.
Moving sucks. Moving
So
sucks.
don't be a freaking to me. You know what? You've been really rude to me this episode, and I don't like it.
I have not.
Yes,
What
you
did I
have.
do? What did I do? You guys.
Anytime I talk, you say you're bored. You don't care about
That's so
anything. Like it's
true.
rude.
No, it's
Every time,
not.
wait, hold on.
If it's not about you, Emily, you don't care. You're not interested.
Okay, sorry. I just like my eyes hurt. I have a headache. I look weird. Like I don't want to be here right now because I just don't
Okay,
feel my
bye.
best.
Bye.
It's not about you. It's me.
It as it always is.
No, I just like I just feel like ugh. And my eyes hurt.
Okay, moving on. Judge and jury, we'll finish it up. For my birthday, my mother in law gave me a gift card to a store I have never shopped at, have never mentioned, and have no interest in. I said, thank you. She then said, I wasn't sure what to get you because I feel like I don't really know you. We've been married for 6 years. 6 years. She then asked if I wanted to do something sometime to fix that. I said, sure. She has not followed up. My birthday was in October. Should I follow up? Should I let it die? I am genuinely asking.
I mean, if she wants to go hang out with her mother-in-law, then yeah, follow up. If you don't care, then don't follow up.
Yeah, also like she tried to get her something with the gift card.
Yeah.
Don't be rude about it.
I mean, yeah, she could have been like, I didn't know what to get you, so I didn't get you anything. Like, she went out
Yeah.
of her way to get the gift card. She was thinking about you. It was a thoughtful gift. That
Yeah,
it's the thought that matters.
I agree.
As always, I'm going to come from the other side.
Right.
This is what I do.
Oh my.
Basically, the mother in law is saying she doesn't care either, though, because she didn't even ask the husband I mean, that's what my mom does. My mom doesn't really know the brands and stuff that Megan likes, but my mom will text me and be like, well, what can I get Megan for her birthday? I want to make sure she gets something that she likes. So she doesn't do that. She doesn't do something, just a simple text to ask people. And then she says, yeah, let's get to know each other a little bit more, and then never follows up and never says anything. So if, in my shoes, I'd be like, all right, so my mother-in-law doesn't care about me at all. So I'm just gonna let this die and just be happy with my husband, whatever.
Maybe the mother-in-law is like, I don't know if she wants to hang out with me. So like I said, let's get together. Like now maybe the mother-in-law is like the ball's in her court.
I
Hmm.
could see that.
I actually struggle with this sometimes too, just like in general life, when it's like, you meet people and they say, oh, let's go do something sometime,
And like you
or
don't
it's
know if
like,
they're just saying it to say it.
Yeah.
yeah, or for example, I don't know, this happens with, I don't know, maybe think too much about this, like people that are older than you,
Mhm.
or like, you know what I mean? And they're like, should they be taking the lead in the relationship because they're older, or should I like take the initiative to go say like let's go do something, or like you know what I mean? Because
Mhm.
sometimes I bet she's wondering, well, she's the older person, she's the mother-in-law. Like if she wants to do something, I'm gonna let her do it because
No,
she's,
I
you
don't
know what I
think
mean?
so. I don't think so. I think they both need to put in an effort.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
my
can see both
judge and
sides.
jury.
I
Yeah.
think if this girl is like, I do like want to get together with her, but like she hasn't followed up, then you follow up.
Yeah,
It's a two-way
Mhm.
street. Maybe she feels like I gave her the gift card for her birthday. I said, let's get together. And then she never like said anything, or like maybe the mother-in-law feels like she's not like interested. And so she's like, okay, well,
yeah,
I said that and she didn't seem interested. So I'm not gonna like pester her. The mother-in-law probably doesn't want to be a pest.
Mhm.
yeah. And the fact that this has been months now since this happened, I mean, if she's bothered by this that much, she should just send the text and say,
Let's
hey,
go to
wanted to see if
lunch.
still wanted to do
Yeah.
something. Just make the effort. Doesn't mean they're gonna be best friends, but yeah.
It's really not that deep. Either keep going as it's going or get to know the lady if it really bothers you that much and freaking go to lunch with her. How hard is that?
You know what really chaps my ass? No, just kidding.
What?
What chaps your ass,
I'm
Zach?
just kidding. I'm just gonna say that should be your trademarks. Not It's not that
Oh,
deep is
it's
decent,
not
but
that deep, and that chaps my ass.
that
I
chaps
just
my
think that's
ass.
so funny. I thought that was like a well-known saying. The amount of people that wrote me and they were like, "I'm laughing so hard, I've never heard this before." I'm like, "How have
Wait,
you
really?
never heard that chaps my ass?"
I feel
That's
like that's
funny.
definitely maybe I don't know, Utah saying, maybe like a more
Yeah.
country,
Yeah, maybe it's like a more like
It's your horse girl
Western.
coming out in you.
yeah, Western, probably more
But
Western.
I even said that before I like
Yeah.
fell back in love with horses. Like I
Yeah.
remember saying that in high school.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like it's just more Western thing. Anyway, so what's our final verdict for this person?
Either just like keep the course and don't change or take your mother-in-law out to lunch.
Yeah.
Okay.
How hard is that?
Yeah, I
I
like that.
think who's guilty though? Who's at fault here?
None of them are at fault.
Fine, I'm gonna say the
It's a
mother-in-law is at
hung
fault.
jury. It's a hung jury. How is the mother-in-law
Zach,
at
that's not
fault?
the mother-in-law's not at fault. She tried to give her a nice gift that maybe she thought was nice, that
No,
she would
mother-in-law
like.
just okay, come on.
You're annoying. Go to the
Come
next
on.
one. No, you're
No,
annoying. That
mother-in-law is at
bugs me.
fault,
It's a
but
hung
I would
jury,
say
which means everyone's innocent. Bye.
Yeah.
Next.
Bye. Okay, go. Next. You're dead wrong.
no, I'm
Dead
not.
wrong.
I'm not.
Dead wrong.
Send her a text though. Okay, that's it.
Okay, go.
Next one. I want to say that I've spent 11 years being kind and flexible and accommodating to my in-laws. I've driven 4 hours for last minute family dinners. I've rearranged vacations. I have smiled through comments about my cooking, my parenting, and my career. 2 weeks ago, my father in law thanked my husband at a family dinner for raising such a good family. My husband was at the table. I was at the table. I cooked that dinner. I just thought you should know. So this one's more venting to us.
That's actually rude. I don't like that.
That is rude. I just want to know, did your husband say like, well, yeah, we did such a good job, or like it wasn't just me, it was all her. I got to
No
know
comments about
more.
that. Yeah, no
I
comments
Yeah,
about
got
that. I think
I hope the husband came to her defense.
And if the husband didn't come to the defense, the husband is at fault too.
I don't know why the father-in-law would say like specifically to the son. Like that's kind of odd. I will
Oh
not take
no,
too much offense to that.
don't take
No,
the
no, I'm
other
not.
side,
I'm not gonna
Zach.
take their side. I'm gonna say I wouldn't take too much offense to it.
I do think that's rude.
It is rude and a little
Yeah,
male
and
chauvinist. Oh no, wait,
Mhm.
I guess that
Yeah.
yeah, no, it is male chauvinist because
yeah,
Yeah, it's male chauvinist.
he's like saying like no, but if it was male chauvinist, wouldn't he expect the woman to take care of the kids and cook all the meals?
he's taking all the, but then the men are taking all the credit.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
So
No, I
yeah,
don't like that.
Yeah, no. And honestly, this woman must be a saint because to put up with like those kind of like snarky comments for 11 years, this woman must be like very patient because I would have snapped like day 2.
but it does sound like they don't live close to each other because they were driving about 4 hours for family dinners and stuff. So I hope for her sake she's not having to hear this constantly. I think she just needed to vent about it personally. I think she just wanted to say it to somebody. So what's your verdict for this lady? Any last words for this lady
No,
who
tell your husband to
isn't?
freaking stand up for you. It's not that hard.
Yeah, your father-in-law is sounds like a male chauvinist and if your husband doesn't stand up for you, then either stand up for yourself
Or tell him,
or
stand up
tell
for me.
him. Say, "Do you not see how that comment is rude and
Yeah.
disrespectful?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I agree.
So the
Well,
father-in-law is guilty. Goodbye.
Yeah.
yeah, father-in-law's guilty.
And if the
And
husband doesn't see a problem with the father-in-law's comments, husband is guilty. And that is this week's episode for Legally Friends. You can find us anywhere you listen to podcasts, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Emily I. Jackson, Amy Scala. Zach doesn't have Instagram, but Meg L. Hunsaker, Meg L. Scala, can't
Mel
remember which
Scala.
one. Next week, we have a very special guest, and I'm very excited because she's a longtime friend. We will see you next week.
Bye.